MJ, you got to talk about what's going on your Instagram picture with the guy with the hand.
Oh, you know what? I didn't mention that yet.
What is that, how is that happening?
Did you see that?
And how long did it happen?
Oh, man.
Why didn't you break his knuckle?
What?
Well, I sneezed on his hand.
Ew!
I went, ugh.
So you basically spit on his hand.
Folks, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what Froggy's talking about. What is today? Today's Wednesday.
I just came across it.
It happened on Sunday morning on my JetBlue flight. And so this is why you need to follow me on Instagram. Hey, the show doesn't end at 10 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday. My show goes on in my personal life. It goes on after hours, holidays, weekends. Follow my Instagram.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Fester, you didn't see this?
I'm not that big on socials after the show.
All right. You got
How did he even fall asleep?
All right, well, hang on. I'm going to tell the whole story here. The picture is on my Insta. Roxanne, you're seeing it for the first time, too?
This is hysterical.
How annoying.
What? You guys need to check my Instagram.
I was like not really on Instagram this weekend.
Well, because you generally like my stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been liking your stuff because I haven't been on IG, but I'm back.
Oh, my God.
Give me a follow on Instagram. I'm going to describe this now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. Certified MJ Radio. My Instagram is Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow. Here's the deal. We're coming back from Connecticut. We flew up on Friday night, a little quickie to go see Julian up at his boarding school in Connecticut. So we flew up Friday night, and then we came back on a 7:30 flight on Sunday morning to be home in plenty of time to get the dogs at the kennel, and then also be home to watch the Super Bowl in the comfort of my own home.
I'm just thinking of the things you could have done to this guy.
I know.
I'm on JetBlue, and the JetBlue is convenient. We flew out of Bradley, which is, Windsor Locks, the Hartford area. Look for the image on my Instagram of the guy that is dangling his hand over the back of his seat, covering up my TV screen. Of course, JetBlue, you get the TV screen, you get the free live TV, you can watch movies, and this dude has fallen asleep for whatever reason. You know how people, when they sleep, they'll get into certain contortions. And
I want to recreate this. I'm trying to imagine what he's doing to the people sitting next to him.
This dude is falling asleep, and his hand is draped over his seat back, which is the seat in front of me, and the dude's hand is over my TV set, blocking half my screen.
So you're watching the Arkansas Razorbacks basketball game?
No.
It
was on ESPN. I was
okay.
Yeah, this was Sports Center.
Oh, so it's the highlight of the game.
Yeah, so it was Sports Center on Sunday morning, and they were just doing some highlights because I was looking for any kind of Super Bowl news, Super Bowl coverage, see what was going on.
X's and O's.
So I was on Sports Center, and they were just showing what's on the TV is a Razorback highlight, and the guy's hand, literally and he's got a big fat hand, and it's draped over and covering the screen on my TV.
It's kind of like Andre the Giant hands.
He's a
big man.
Was it Cro-Magnon period? Is that what they would call that?
Are you sitting behind the Big Show?
I posted this, and keep in mind, on JetBlue, you get free Wi-Fi. So I posted this mid-flight because you get free Wi-Fi on JetBlue. And then immediately, comments start coming in. This is worse than the lady that threw her hair back.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Remember that? That thing went viral. There was an image of a woman that threw her hair back, the seat in front, threw her hair over the back of the chair, and she had a whole big her long hair was just dangling right in front of the passenger in back of her in the seat behind.
All right, so
yeah.
I know this happens to me, and I think it happens to you too, where things that would normally really frustrate and upset other people, I chuckle over because I know I'm going to take a picture of it and exploit it for purposes of this show. So this is the best thing that happened to you on this flight for this period of time. Did you wake this guy up or talk to him as you were leaving for his handle? You're going to tag him in it or something?
No, this guy has no idea that I snapped this photo.
And how drunk was this guy? Because it has to be that.
I wanted to see,
Or hungover, I should
They
say.
had like 6 Tito's.
Yeah.
The flight attendant even said, "You've cleaned us out." That's right.
You're just figuring this out?
You just realized that?
Oh, no. You know what? I made a comment to Michelle. How many damn Tito's are they going to order? They went through every little small bottle of Tito's vodka at 7:30 flight. And you know what? It was the guy and the woman. They were, I think, a couple, and they had like 6 bottles of Tito's. And then the flight attendant, they were trying to order more. The flight attendant said, "Nope, you've cleaned us out." And I said to Michelle, "Oh, God."
Just put this together?
Yes, hold on a minute. I said to Michelle, I wonder if they're really out of Tito's or if that's just the way that they're cutting them off. Like, you've had enough Tito's vodka on this 7 a.m. flight.
I'm pretty sure they have
Sorry,
enough
sir.
for them.
You've cleaned out the entire plane.
Okay.
Regular Quincy over here figuring
Thank
that
you.
out
No,
now.
that's right. They had a bunch of Tito's, and I'm trying to remember. I guess this was after drink service.
Okay.
So the guy passes out, and
Or
in his sleeping mode, he puts his hand over his shoulder in like this contortion, and he's blocking my TV screen. But I wanted to see how long this would last. It lasted for about 10 or 12 minutes, and then finally, he kind of rustled around a little bit, and then he repositioned. Thank you. He repositioned, and then he pulled the hand from my seat back. Meanwhile, I'm trying to look at the highlights here. And I'm trying to. There was a big play underneath his middle finger. So
His hand was probably dead numb at that point. The way it was. You probably could have hit it and wouldn't even noticed.
We're assuming that he's asleep, but you can't see in front of you. What if he and his travel partner were getting frisky and he's actually like this?
Okay,
this doesn't work on the radio, Roxanne. She's standing on all fours on her
but you
chair.
have to describe it.
Roxanne's getting into an obscene position right now.
Always goes
simulating a sex
No, but
act. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know that he's asleep, MJ, because look to
Now
the
you could exactly.
okay, hold on. Look to the right. You can see the female passenger he's next to is looking directly at him like she's talking to him.
I thought he was asleep because he didn't move for like 10 or 12 minutes.
Is that his head?
The head is this white
Okay.
He's
ball
wearing
cap.
he's wearing a blue trucker baseball cap with the mesh back.
Okay, well, it kind of is the same colors as the ceiling of the plane, so I
Yeah,
thought that
no.
it blended into the plane.
No, that's the
So
front of
my-
his.
Yeah,
that's
my
the
theory
front of
doesn't
his
work.
hat.
Okay, so he is sitting up.
I post this mid-flight, and then the messages start coming in from people that follow me on my Instagram. And if you haven't seen the photo, folks, and Andrew, go ahead and put this on Stories Mentioned. Put the link also on mjmorningshow.com. So for those that are not on Instagram, you can see this. We'll have it up momentarily. mjmorningshow.com in Stories Mentioned. You'll see it at the top. Click on it, and the link will be there, and it'll take you to the image. But if you're on Instagram, take a look and see this guy's hand. Now, the messages started rolling in. And my Instagram, again, Certified MJ Radio. And take a look at all the other crap I post. All kinds of stuff.
One reply is funnier than the next.
All right. So look at, what is the first one?
First one from the Mike Calta show.
Yeah, so
lick his finger.
So Mike Calta.
Lick his finger?
Lick his finger. All right, Mike, that's disgusting.
Mike Calta sends me a message on my Instagram. Lick his finger.
All right.
That would have been hilarious.
Scrolling down a minute. This is what I would have commented if I would have thought from Brian Munchie. Paint his nails.
Munchie.
Yeah, old friend of ours.
Yeah, Munchie.
Does Michelle not carry a nail polish in her bag?
That probably would have been something you can get away with.
Paint his nails. Somebody said, do you have a black Sharpie? Somebody said, put his fingers in water to make him pee himself.
That's right.
That's what someone else wrote on this guy.
If you are wondering if you know this man, he has very small nail beds. You see that?
That means he has liver issues.
He has small nail beds.
Like
Does it?
Let's see. Call the flight attendant. They will wake him up and have him move it.
Okay, this person's taking this way too literally.
I mean, this thing has like 200 comments. It's just comment after comment.
Hold his hand gently.
Oh yeah, that's a
Fake
good one.
sneeze
Yeah,
on it.
Yeah. Hold his hand gently, like what? Just kind of give him a
Just
little
caress it.
Yeah, caress his hand.
Have a big sneeze. Oh man.
Yeah, all kinds of
Cough
stuff.
on him. That's great.
Yeah.
Paint his nail.
Just a ton of comments.
Rub your crotch against it and accuse him of molesting
Okay,
you.
but here's the thing. I mean, if this happens to any of us, we're like, this is disgusting. It happens to MJ, and he doesn't touch it for 15 minutes because he wants to see how it ends.
I wanted to see how long the guy's hand,
Yeah.
and then finally he moved his hand. But, of course, I snapped the picture, and it is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 7th tile down. I mean, you can't miss it. It's the back of a JetBlue, Airbus 320 seat in the cabin, so you can't miss the damn thing.
It's the only thing on MJ's Instagram that looks like he's having a conversation with Cousin It.
Hey, our wedding yesterday.
Was Cousin It the hand?
Are you drunk?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, atmosphere. Cousin
No.
Thing.
Thing.
Damn it.
Who's drunk now?
What are you drunk? Cousin It was that furry thing going.
Yeah. It was Cousin It. It was it.
Cousin It was the furry hairball that went.
Oh man, I just got finished watching Wednesday.
The thing is the hand, dude.
I don't want to make yourself sound like a complete chooch.